everyone, I am Muthumalathi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application, Nirmala College for Women. In this video, we are going to learn about OSI reference model or Open System Interconnection Model. Let's move into the video.
OSI reference model. OSI reference model used to understand how the data transfer from one computer to another computer using computer networks. For example, two computers connecting each other using LAN cable and sharing the information using net card, but two computers have different operating system. That time how the data transfer and communicating from one computer to another computer. So that we using the OSI reference model. Layers of OSI model. OSI model introduced by International Standard Organization in 1984. It contains 7 layers, that is physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer and application layer. Physical layer define electrical and physical specification for devices. The physical layer define the relationship between devices and transmission medium such as copper wire and optical cables. Data link layer. Data link layer receive the data from network layer, and network layer have IP address for sender and receiver. Here addressing have two types, that is logical addressing and physical addressing. Logical addressing done in network layer and physical addressing done in data link layer. Physical layer into logical sequence is called as frames. In data link layer, data are called as frames. Network layer. Network layer receive the data from transport layer. Network layer work after receive the data segment in one computer to another computer. Data unit in network layers are called as packets. Functions of network layers are logical addressing, routing and path determination. Logical addressing, every computer have unique IP address. Network layer determine the sender IP and receiver IP address. Addressing helps to data packet receive the correct destination, and routing is nothing but one of the method for transmit the data in sender to receiver. It's based on the protocols. Path determination is a computer to server number of way for transmit the data. Here check the best possible path for data transmission. In network layer, data are called as packets. Transport layer have reliability of communication, that is segmentation, flow control and error control, and connection oriented and connectionless services. Segmentation, data dividing into the small unit, that is data unit. Each segment have port number and sequence number. Port number help to each number direct to the each application, and sequence number reassemble the sequence in correct order and send the correct receiver. For flow control, amount of data being transmitted, then error control have automatic repeat and request scheme. Here group of bit is called as checksum. It is used to compute the segmentation. Connection oriented and connectionless services. Transmission control protocol used for connection oriented services and user datagram protocol used for connectionless services. Here, transport layer data are called as segment. Session layer, it have helper protocol, that is API. API is application programming interface protocol. API allow to computer communicating each other. Then connection establish the user using authentication and authorization. Authentication is define who you are. For example, username and password. If username and password is correct, that time connection will be established between computer and server. After authentication is done, authorization will check. This process will determine the permission to client. Suppose username or password was wrong, we get the notification like password is wrong. Try again. This process is authorization. Session layer helps the session management, that is authorization and authentication. Presentation layer. Presentation layer receives the data from application layer. Here three main functions has been performed, that is translation, data compression and encryption and decryption techniques. This presentation layer converts the corrupted data into machine understandable language, that is translation. And before transmit the data, the presentation layer reduce the original data, that is data compression. This data compression helps to transmit the data in very less time. Then maintaining the integrity of data using data encryption and decryption techniques. Data encryption is done by sender side and data decryption is done by receiver side. Secure Socket Layer Protocol, that is SSL protocol, mainly used for encrypting and decrypting the data in presentation layer. Application layer. It does not mean that it includes the computer application like Chrome, Firefox, etc. But it includes many protocols such as application data protocols. It used to communicate the data using internet. It used by network application, do the web services using FTP, NFS, FMTP, DCHP, etc. protocol, and file transfer using FTP protocol, and web serving using HTTP or HTTPS protocol, and email using SMTP protocol, and virtual terminal is done by the telnet protocols. So, protocol will perform the user activity in application layer.
Hope you are enjoyed learn about OSI reference model. Thank you.